ABC reporter calls Trump's doctor a liar to his face, gets shut down with 3 brutal words by Robert Rich, Health Science Politics, for MadWorldNews.com. Liberals don't seem to care who they insult so long as they can bash President Donald Trump in the process. In fact, one reporter from left-leaning ABC News demonstrated just that, as he called the White House physician a liar to his face. Too bad for him, things blew up in his face as the doctor shut him down, and it only took 3 words to do it. Usually people learn from their mistakes, but that doesn't seem to be the case with the left these days. Every time another one of their fake news attempts to hurt President Trump blows up in their face, they just move on to the next thing that they come up with to try to do damage. In fact, every minute of Trump's presidency has proven this, as they've continually moved from one lie to the next without hesitation. At first it started with so-called Russian collusion, then it moved on to the left calling him a racist for saying that everyone involved in the tragic incident that unfolded at a rally in Charlottesville, Virginia last summer was at fault. There have been countless other reasons the left has attacked him since, and each one is more far-reaching than the last. Sadly, right now liberals are hell-bent on invoking the 25th Amendment. Yeah, that's another trick which is going to fail. In short, they're saying that Trump is mentally unfit to be president. Of course, seeing how far Trump has come in his life and looking at the success he's had, it's clear that the man is just as capable as any former president we've had, if not even more so. I was going to add that in myself. Although there's plenty to discredit anything else the left has to say at this point. Those in the liberal media still apparently think that Americans can't see bias when it's right in front of them. Proving just that, ABC's White House correspondent Jonathan Karl decided to attack President Trump over his physical features. In fact, the liberal reporter went so far as to call the White House physician, Rear Admiral Ronny Jackson, the man who evaluated Trump and released his findings to the public, a liar right to his face. Implying that Jackson was lying, Karl demanded that the doctor explain how a guy that eats McDonald's and all the Diet Cokes and never exercises is as good of shape as you say he is. Too bad for Karl. Things were about to go horribly wrong for him as Jackson shut him down with 3 brutal words. IJ Review reported. Let's take a quick listen.
Today, telling me how a guy who eats McDonald's and fried chicks and all those Diet Cokes and who never exercises isn't as good a shape as you say he's in.
It's called genetics. I don't know. It's some people have just great genes. I told the president that if he had a healthier diet over the last 20 years, he might live to be 200 years old. I don't know. I mean, he has incredible genes. I just assume. I mean, if I didn't watch what I ate, I wouldn't have in the cardiac and overall health that he has. So he's very healthy despite those things, and I don't think that he does that anymore. I mean, he's getting in the White House now. He's eating what the chefs are cooking for him now. They're healthier diet for him now, and we're going to continue to work on that and make that even healthier. But I would say the answer to your question is he has incredibly good genes, and it's just
the way God made him. It's called genetics. Rear Admiral Jackson replied, some people just have great genes. I told the president that if he had a healthier diet, he might live to be 200 years old, he continued, before reiterating again he has incredible genes, and added that it's just the way God made him. As for ABC's White House correspondent Jonathan Karl, he would only continue to be destroyed in that same blistering fashion where facts obliterate his fiction as time went on, even well after the press conference ended. In fact, the Gateway Pundit reports that even former President Barack Obama's officials are defending White House physician Rear Admiral Ronny Jackson from media conspiracy slurs, telling reporters to give it a rest. Dan Pfeiffer, Dr. Jackson is a phenomenal doctor and a really great guy. He and his team took great care of us for many years. Yashar Ali, Dr. Ronnie Jackson has been the president's physician since 2013. Give the conspiracy theories a rest. There is no one better than Ronnie. No one. He is a saint and patriot. True dat. I worked with Dr. Ronnie Jackson. That's Dan Bongino. When we both worked for President Obama, attacking him as a means to lie about President Trump's health is beyond disgraceful and only serves to show the shallowness and idiocy of the anti-Trump crowd. Great response, Dan Bongino. The fact of the matter here is that the left is so hell-bent on taking down President Donald Trump that they don't care who gets caught in the crossfire. Rear Admiral Ronnie Jackson is a man who has faithfully served this country under both Democrat and Republican presidents, and any attack on him is a disgrace. Although they don't seem to mind destroying a man's reputation and career, the people they're doing the most damage to is themselves. The further down the rabbit hole we go here, the crazier these idiots look. And at this point, we're going to need some straitjackets and padded rooms to fix the problem, because apparently the Trump derangement syndrome they are suffering from is only getting worse. Absolutely. Absolutely. There you have it, folks, in a nutshell. And they're pushing another agenda. I mean, really? Give it a rest, idiots. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.